Thousands of Boy Scouts, nearly 6,000 to be exact, are meeting in Austin this morning to celebrate 100 years of service. They'll be parading through downtown to the Capitol to update Governor Rick Perry on the community service of scouting throughout the state. It is the 61st annual Report to State and Scout Parade, and our own Bonnie Gonzalez joins us live as the group gets organized out there. And Bonnie, how are things shaping up this morning?
Yeah, Lano, I'll tell you what, it's busy. The parade hasn't even started yet, but already there's a good crowd behind us. You can see some of the guys maybe behind us. They're registering here all in their Boy Scout uniform. Exciting time for the organization because this is the 100-year anniversary. And to tell us more about the history and just the importance is Dr. Jesus Chavez joining us.
Good morning.
You are the superintendent at Rock I.S.D.
That's correct.
But you are also an Eagle Scout.
Well, and I tell you, I'm very proud of being an Eagle Scout. It's one of the things that I always tell young people. I put it on my resume. And, you know, in interviews that I've had, in my mind, it has made a difference. You know, obviously with the character building that comes along with scouting, the work ethic, all of these are good traits that are taught by the Boy Scouts.
How have you seen the organization grow or change over the years?
Well, obviously, you know, it continues to grow. We add hundreds and literally thousands across the nation that join the Boy Scout program. There's a lot of other programs as well, and I always encourage students to become involved as a superintendent, whether it be not only in the community, also in the school district, but scouting, of course, offers a lot of opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people think it's only for boys. Now, in the older age group, if you will, there's programming where we do have girls join the Boy Scout organization, if you will, with a venturing that we do. So it is an organization for girls as well.
That's interesting. So what are some of the things that you do as a Boy Scout and, you know, growing up and going through the phases? I know it's really an organization that does give back to its community, as you've already mentioned.
Well, there's a lot of service that happens. As a matter of fact, here in the central Austin area, there are food drives, of course, for the food pantries across the region. There are a lot of service projects that the boys are required for each rank that they do. And so as part of that, they are giving back to the community. And so hence, again, it teaches that giving back skill that's really worthwhile throughout one's life. Plus, you know, with regards to the work that one does, you know, once goes into the business or to a particular job, they really build good character in the individual, and that's what companies are looking for.
Okay, very good. And the parade will kick off here at 9 a.m. Again, an exciting time for everyone out here, and we'll stay out here to keep you informed. Lana?
Thanks, Bonnie. We'll be sure to check in with you. And also taking part today are the Texas A&M Corps of Cadets, the University of Texas Alpha Rose chapter of Alpha Phi Omega, and more. Now, to give you a little bit of the history, the United States Congress chartered the Boy Scouts of America back in 1910, with scouting officially coming to Central Texas here in 1912. It is now 7:40. Welcome back to News 8 Austin. This morning, thousands of Boy Scouts, nearly 6,000 to be exact, are meeting here in Austin to celebrate 100 years of service. They'll be parading through downtown to the Capitol to update Governor Rick Perry on the community service of scouting throughout the state. It is the 61st annual Report to State and Scout Parade. Our own Bonnie Gonzalez joins us live as the group marchers, floats, all get organized out there. And Bonnie, since we last spoke, you've now moved outside. How are things out there?
That's right, we're outside. If you take a look behind me down the street, you can see the boys starting to line up here. Everybody's pretty energetic, pumped up for the parade that's going to kick off here at 9 a.m. Of course, this is all for their 100-year anniversary. They do this every year, but because of that 100-year anniversary, it's extra special, and they're doing a lot to kind of commemorate that. And one of the events is a blood drive. And David, you're joining me here to talk about that. What is this blood drive?
Well, we looked at this as the perfect opportunity to combine the wonderful organization that is Scouting and the wonderful effort that they've got down at the Central Texas Blood and Tissue Center. What it is, we have a goal. We've set a goal to commemorate the 100th birthday of Boy Scouts in America to have scouts and scouters donate 100 gallons of blood and blood products to the Blood and Tissue Center.
Right, and we were talking about maybe locations, where that is. You were telling me, of course, it's not something out here, you know, in conjunction with the parade. It's something that anyone can do throughout the year, right?
That's correct. In fact, you're right. We don't have a blood drive set up today, but scouters and scouts can give at any time throughout this year to the blood and at any of the blood and tissue centers of Central Texas. Their standard setups. They can also, what we'd really like to do is encourage each of the individual units to set up their own blood drive, sponsor their own blood drive. If they can get 25 to 35 volts, that'd be just a wonderful opportunity to serve, and surely the people at the blood center would appreciate that, and the folks in the hospitals, of course.
Sure. And how is that event kind of the ideal type of community event for Boy Scouts to participate, because it's it's giving?
Oh, absolutely. It's pure service. It's a service opportunity. It's something. Unfortunately, the scouts, most of the scouts are underage. You have to be 17 years old to donate. But it's a wonderful opportunity for all the volunteer scouters to be able to help out, and it's definitely a worthwhile cause.
Sounds great. So again, if you can make it out sometime this year, tell them it's for the Boy Scouts and help them make their goal for their 100-year anniversary. Alana?
Thanks, Bonnie. And as we were just talking to that gentleman, I saw a couple people trying to dance in the background just to stay warm. Pretty chilly out there?
It is chilly, but they're excited. It's not just because of the weather. I mean, it's a big deal for them.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate it, Bonnie. Thank you. Austin's Falcon Flight experimental aircraft formation flying team will participate in the parade by performing 3 flyovers over the downtown Austin route. To give you a little of the history, the United States Congress chartered the Boy Scouts of America back in 1910, with scouting officially coming to Central Texas here in 1912.